You already know. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Quick shakeout, 2 mile today after fairly heavy lift day. I've been learning again after a long run like I did yesterday after a PR day to just hit the weights pretty hard and just a very quick shakeout run. Plus I got kind of a sore Achilles, so I gotta make sure I'm getting myself right on race day, which again is a lot of the battle. A huge part of the battle is actually, when it comes to marathon training, is actually making it to race day healthy. All right, that's one of the challenging things because the training is so rigorous. It's important that you actually take time to let your body recover and get yourself right so you actually make it to race day healthy. All right. Now, today's Move Swiftly thought. Because of what I just said, I've been looking into joining another fitness studio that can take care of my cardio, so I can take a whole day off running and just do this particular fitness studio, and then that be my day of cardio, so I don't have to put too much damage on my legs as I get closer and closer to race day, right? And lo and behold, I didn't even realize it, but right here in West Palm Beach, where I'm currently reside, there is well, actually no, I first went to a place called Hot Works, and I'll be trying them out later. Apparently that's a great place when it comes to recovery. It's an infrared sauna type workout, so when it comes to sports recovery and stuff like that, I may sign up there, but I'm doing my free trial there today. But in that same shopping center, there was good old 9-round, baby. Good old 9-round. That's where a lot of people know me from, as a 9-round trainer. I was kind of a well-known boxing trainer out there in Plantation, Florida, and that's really kind of how I found my voice, how I developed one of the ways in which I developed as a speaker was calling that 30-second workout, motivating the members and things like that, right? So there's one, like I mentioned, there's one in that shopping center, and I stopped in there just to see what the rates were, and I was letting the owner know a little bit about what my plans are and what I might do, if it's drop-ins, if I should get a membership, whatever the case may be. I'm still doing my research when it comes to that, right? And because it was the first time I walked in a 9-round in years, and that was my spot, I got this feeling of nostalgia, and it just the fact that I was speaking to the owner brought me back to some of the differences that I had with the owner that I was previously working with. And his name is Ira, the one, I don't even know if the gym is still open or if he sold it or whatever it is. But one of the things that really used to aggravate me about him was the lack of backbone, the way he used to let, whether it's the members turn trainers, whether the people around him, just the way he used to let people walk all over him and pretty much take advantage of the things that his ownership, the thing that he owns, which is the 9-round, So again, I've done tons of episodes on that in the past. Love him like a father, but these were the things that really used to aggravate me about him. And God forbid, it's been years, and he hasn't reached out, hasn't shot a text or anything like that. So for the most part, he can go kick rocks, to be honest with you. But anyway, the reason I'm bringing that up is because I want to talk to you guys today about the whole element and the whole process and the whole understanding of having some backbone. I remember, and this was a lesson that I picked up from my mother. My mother, it was back when I first got a job at a gym. My first job at a gym, I was 19. Yeah, I was 19, about to be 20 years old, around 19, 20 years old. And I remember I was working at a gym during the fall. It was the fall for that whole year. But I remember during the fall, it was I think it was a Sunday. Yeah, it was a Sunday. It was a Sunday night football game. It was the Redskins Cowboys, and I grew up a diehard Redskins fan. I grew up in Silver Spring, Maryland, and I remember it was a Sunday night football game in which was no. It was a 4 p.m. It was a 4 p.m. game. Yeah, it's coming back now. It's a 4 p.m. game. It was 4 p.m. game, and I had to work that shift from like 12 to 3 or something like that, like 12 to 3. And me and my sister planned on meeting up at billiards in downtown Silver Spring. Me and my sister planned on meeting at billiards to watch the game and whatnot. And I was supposed to work from 12 to 3. Now, the person who came in, I was a front desk associate at the gym. The person who was supposed to come in at 3 never showed up. All right, never showed up. So I called my manager, and I'm like, yo, I got somewhere to be. I can't stay until, I was told you guys I need to be out. I need to be somewhere. So eventually I left the desk unattended. Put my job in jeopardy and all that kind of stuff. And you know, my sister and I watched the Redskins. We actually won that game, which was a great game, and we won, and it was great to see that. That didn't normally happen, right? But I remember my sister, when we got home that day, my sister was telling my mom, you know, your son almost put his job in jeopardy just to watch the Redskins game. And then I told her the situation I just ran down to you guys about how I was supposed to be out by 3, but you know, so and so didn't show up, and I ended up having to stay. And Mom was like, well, no, fuck that. You know, some backbone. You know, someone tells you you work from 12 to 3, that doesn't mean you get to stay an extra hour. You got things. It's like, yeah, you know, my mother was very proud when it came to, hey, let's show some damn backbone. No. I mean, you tell someone when they're supposed to work, you give them an hour, they have plans, they have a life. You're not supposed to just automatically throw an extra hour at them without them knowing, and you know, all of a sudden now they're supposed to work an extra hour without knowing. It's bullshit. All right, and that's the point. That's really the point of today's Move Swiftly thought. Wherever you are in life, whatever it is you're doing, you got to at some point show some backbone and not let your superiors or let the people who are around you, let them take advantage of you, because they will take it. First of all, they will take advantage of you. And when they do take advantage of you, eventually you'll lose all your credence and you'll lose your business, and whatever's left of your dignity, you'll lose that too. All right. Make sure you have backbone. You develop backbone. You're doing something to the point in which you love it, so you can develop the backbone to not let people take advantage of you, because they will. All right. Trust me when I tell you, I'll have more on this. I can go for hours upon hours on this very topic, because this has been a relevant theme when it comes to my entrepreneurial journey, and how I've, you know, some of the people, like I've already mentioned, some of the people that have burnt me in the past, some of the things that I've seen in the past. One of the reasons I'm very qualified to deliver workshops on teamwork and efficiency and how to build morale within your organization. All right, so the main website to check out, makeyourmove.com. That's makeyourmove.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.